All right, let's take a live look over Sacramento. A beautiful day out there. Let's get to First Alert meteorologist Brian Schofield with a look at the forecast. One of those days where I'm sure like car washes will be busy. Everyone's trying to clean up after all this rain.
Truth be told, it actually cleaned mine pretty well, just the rain alone. All right, let me just show you what's doing today and the next few days, as a matter of fact. This gives you an idea of how the temperatures are just leaping up again. Today, 60s, tomorrow, 70s, 80s all weekend long. And 82 and 86 are not that far off of records. I believe the record on Saturday is middle 80s, and Sunday, I think 87 is the record. So we'll be right there on the edge. I know, hard to believe. What a wild season it has been to see the temperatures go from one extreme to the other in just a few days' time. For the foothills as well, glorious all weekend long. Take full advantage of this wonderful weekend. We know we're going to have stronger wind for tomorrow. But probably see some lingering through the weekend as well. But here's what we're expecting: 20 to possibly 30 mile per hour winds, still below any sort of advisory criteria. But of course, if that changes, give you the first alert. That's what we do. So there's your gusts and direction, just to give you an idea. So a strong northerly flow coming in with high pressure. It really just sitting still over the area as that front is on the way out. We'll see another dip in the jet stream to our north, but it just won't sink south past this area of high pressure, so it's going to make a difference. So what ends up happening is this on our temperature contour, which I'll show you next. After the futurecast, you see the clouds getting scoured out real well. So that looks pretty good. And as a matter of fact, we don't see much in the way of that penetration, even through the weekend, maybe a little bit. We'll still call it mostly sunny. So it looks like this. We're seasonal for now. The jet starts to pull out to the north. So instead of any sort of a cool down, we basically warm up just like you saw by the numbers. And you can blame our fair weather friend high pressure on that. But once again, feeling again like summer. You thought I was done using that term. No, once again. But if you like it cooler like you felt today, you can see all that offshore, that big dip right there. That shows up next week, and that's going to make a difference. All right, so 48 Sacramento, I'm losing my voice. Pollock Pines 41, Grass Valley 47, and you just can't scream all day and at people around the city. No, we're fine. 76 Sacramento, 77 Fairfield. So good day for tomorrow. Next few days we're fine, and then you see the dip back in the more reasonable numbers for next week, and overnight lows generally stay in the 40s and turn back into those 50s. And of course, for the upper elevations, dry, yes. 60s return, 70s for the foothills. Back to you.
All right, we'll give you a break now, Brian.